This video is for all second violins and hallelujah. The biggest thing that you have to worry about is that you're that ongoing arpeggiated harmony basically throughout the piece. And if you don't know your notes, especially in the tempo or rhythm in which you need to play them, then you cannot actually play them on your instrument. And again, I've mentioned this before, you can't say it, you can't play it. So do yourself a favor, take your music before bed, on the bus, wherever it needs to be, right? At recess, at lunch, whenever, wherever, but say the note names. And once you know the note names in the rhythm, say the fingering. And then once you get your instrument, say it and do the fingering. And then finally add the bow, because you have to take the bow away before you can do them together, right? You have to be able to know it, and you have to be able to play it here before you can add the bow. So do me a favor, let's speak out loud the notes in rhythm for the first measure, right? So it would be B, D, G, B. Can you do that? Ready? And B, D, G, B, right? It's a B, D, G, B. Next measure is G, B, E, G. G, B, E, G. Okay? You need to be able to say that as well. Say them together. Ready? And B, D, G, B, G, B, E, G. It's the first two measures. Do it one more time. Ready? And B, D, G, B, G, B, E, G. Again, you need to make sure you can say the notes for every single measure. You're lucky because after that, that repeats for a while until it changes, okay, which we will get to in a second. But the next step would be to say the fingering. So you have 2, 0, 3, 1, 0, 2, 1, 3. Do that with me. Ready? And 2, 0, 3, 1, 0, 2, 1, 3. Then the next step, I've already told you, would be to do the fingering without the bow while saying it. So you have 2, 0, 3, 1, 0, 2, 1, 3. And notice that change from 1 to 0 is quick. You can't take all the time in the world because when it comes to playing it, it's this fast. And you don't have time to waste. When you finally get to the bow, you need to make sure you use your elbow because you're going from D string, sometimes A string, all the way back to G again. And you can't get there if you don't move your elbow. You have it for a reason, so use it, right? So you'd have B, D, G, B, elbow, elbow, elbow. That also helps me alleviate any extra noise, right? If I play, I'm hearing other strings that don't need to be there, right? Do everything very precise, right? Move that elbow. You can do it, so you should. So, okay, we repeat those two patterns up until measure 5, still repeating until we get to measure 9, where we have G, C, E, G. G, C, E, G. You need to know that that's a C and no longer a B. G, C, E, G. Then you have A, D, F sharp, A. A, D, F sharp, A. Then back to G, B, D, G, A, D, F sharp, A. Again, patterns. What are you going to do next? I hope you said say the fingering. So then you would say on G, C, E, G, 0, 3, 1, 3, 1, 0, 2, 0. 0, 2, 0, 3, 1, 0, 2, 0. And if you're not that fluent in saying the fingering, you should work one measure at a time. One measure at a time, and then one measure at a time before you put them all together, okay? Lastly, I hope you're thinking of saying the fingering and doing the fingering because that's what you do. 0, 3, 1, 3, 1, 0, 2, 0, 0, 2, 0, 3, 1, 0, 2, 0. Okay, again, you can't do that. Can't even add the bow yet, okay? You have to be able to do that. If you go to add the bow and it seems pretty tricky to play, then you should play in rhythms. Long, short, or short, long. So you could play G, C, E, G, like this with the bow. Ready? And right? Or short, long. Notice I'm not playing extra notes. And I'm sitting on the dotted quarter so that I know that that's for a longer value than my eighths. Again, elbow. Watch. I'm I'm getting over there. I'm also putting a slight accent or emphasis on the beginning of my eighth notes so that I can kind of steady my bow and know that my next pattern is about to happen. So in context, when I play it in rhythm, it should sound like this. And takes us back to 13, okay? Measure 14, though, is probably one of the trickiest measures you have in this arpeggiated pattern. You have G, C, E, A, D, F, G, B, E, G. Right? That's G, C, E, A, D, F sharp, G, B, E, G. You have to, again, be able to say it, do the fingering, then play it. If you try it in rhythms, you might try long, short. Or I especially like that rhythm because it's forcing me to go from E to A quickly, like I'll need to do in context. So that again is G, C, E, A, D, F, G, E, G. So that in context I can play. Again, a small bite on the beginning of each note. So I'm going to try from 13 to 21. Let's see if you can keep up, okay? Ready? And G, C, E, A, D, F sharp. G, C, E, G, A, D, F, A. To C natural, E, A, G, G, F sharp. Be careful of that, and that'll bring you to the melody. I'm going to make a part 2 video since I have to go teach. That'll help you with 45 and also the melody, but towards the end, okay? Best of luck.